What is going on, everyone? Steve O Supremo here, and I am just another game collector. And I'm a game collector who's had to restart this video for like the third time because cops keep coming by blaring sirens. And actually, I might have an interesting story to tell, kind of relating to that at the end of this, if I don't get too long winded and going over this video. But back to the main topic, I want to talk about an awesome pickup that I got in the back here yesterday, but it's all connected through everything you're seeing here. And what connects it is like the topic of this video: collectors helping out fellow collectors. It's one of the great things in like any hobby. You could be a card collector, potted plant collector, maybe you collect cardboard boxes. I don't know. But it's someone who has similar like-minded goals. You formed a bond and friendship, and you just hook each other up with great deals. Like you don't care about the money. It's not a big issue. It's just about hooking up a fellow collector. It doesn't even have to be in something like this, like just like selling games to someone. It can be something as small as like what Alex, Return to Mother Base, like he'll do all the time for not just me, but many other gaming friends he has. If he's going to a game store, like Book Off or something in New York, and he sees something that we might be interested in, he'll shoot us a picture and a message like, hey, is there anything you want from here? Like he's always doing like little things like that are awesome. And we do trades and stuff and sell each other games. Like not just him, but other collectors in the community that I've met on YouTube and Facebook. It's the Secret Santas that we get together and do, and exchange gifts and hook each other up that way. There are so many ways that fellow collectors and friends, just the way we enjoy this hobby, one of the things can be like hooking up a fellow collector with something they've been looking forward to adding their collection at a great price, a great deal, or possibly even for free. And that's like the tale of this, because this is a connection that I have and a friendship that I formed with someone here right when I kind of moved into town. It was some type of Facebook listing, how we got connected. I don't know if he was selling something, and I think I might have bought stuff from him first. But we ended up sitting there talking at that first deal. He was a big Super Nintendo collector and an NES collector going for a full set. I showed him my game room, how I'm kind of going for everything. Not complete sets on everything, but I've said before, if it's a game I do not have, I keep it. That's just a thing for me. I know people think it's stupid because you end up getting a lot of fluff and extra stuff on your shelves, but I just have trouble letting things go. So if I don't have it, I keep it. But yeah, mainly focus on like Nintendo and some PS2 stuff. But going for the full Wii U set is like the main goal right now. But in GameCube, but that's everything. I'm not in a rush for anything. That I'm getting sidetracked already. I knew I was going to get long-winded. But anyways, we just formed a friendship right off the bat. And we just would hook each other up with deals or trades like throughout the years that I've been here in Washington now. And one of the big ones that started everything off with really hooking each other up was this game right here. Every year here since I've only done it twice. I'll be doing it for the third time in June, though. There's a small local convention in my town that I set up a table at to get rid of all these doubles that pile up from these bundle buys, because they literally just sit here in boxes most of the time, just like waiting until this convention. And if they don't sell at that convention, I take them to trade them in so I can get games for my collection that I actually want and not just the doubles. But he came to the show, and of course we're sitting there chatting, and then he whips this out of his bag, sells it to me for 120 bucks. I was no ifs, ands, or buts. I was like, yes, I'm taking that. Like, hooked me up big time with that game. One of the other deals he's hooked me up with was this Chrono Trigger, Blackthorn, this Joe and Mac 2. This was all part of a big bundle buy that I bought from him. Man, I forget how much I had spent on it, but he needed help with getting his transmission replaced in his vehicle. So he needed to get money, needed to get it fast, and he was kind of forced to have to sell some games out of his collection. And he knows, like, I'm the guy in town who mainly has money on standby to buy things. So he contacted me first and hooked me up big time with some great stuff that I needed for my collection. And then boom, it comes to our latest deal right here. Uh, this buy right here, complete in box, Eye of the Beholder, Baseball 2000, Shadowrun, Spider-Man Maximum Carnage, and big one right there, Sunset Riders. He shoots me a text message out the blue last night, like, hey, need any of these games? Because these were all like doubles for him. I don't know if he just came across a buy or something, but he only gets rid of his doubles because he's going for a full Super Nintendo set. I was like, he sent me a picture of the stuff. I think he had Super Mario RPG in it. There was also Illusion of Gaia, maybe one more, but I already had those. So I was like, I'd be interested in these, but I'm going to a game convention this weekend, Saturday. There is a game convention, the Washington State Gaming Expo, that me and my son were going to go to. So I was trying to not spend any money, so in case they have something there that I want. Last time I went to the convention last year, it was kind of a dud. The highlight of it was getting autographs. That was my main goal going there. It was the Master Chief autograph up there and David Hayter's autograph on my Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes. So that was the main goal of even going to that place. And I didn't really find any games I needed, but gonna take a chance and go again this weekend. But so I told him if he wants to hold off and wait till I get back, I'd probably pick him up then. And then he just shot me a price that I just couldn't refuse. Price is incredible. It's like a 50% discount. I'm like, sure, I'll take that. Sorry, the cops come running through again. But again, that's just one of the great things about having friendships, forming these relationships, because you guys can just hook each other up. I hook him up, he hooks me up, and vice versa. And it's not just that guy, but this is just a story of some of the pickups I've gotten from him. And it's just been awesome. And I've got many stories like that through many people within the YouTube community and just people here in the area, just hooking each other up. So get out there, guys. Form some friendships. People who have these like-minded goals. Look after each other, man. Oh, if you want to hear the quick story about the whole police thing. So check this out. It's unfortunate that it happened, but there was someone who was shot and killed in our area earlier this week. Young teenager, just sad story all around it. And they have some suspects they wanted people to look out for, to be on the lookout for, with like a $10,000 reward. And my wife, she was at Safeway today picking up some cupcakes for my daughter's little school birthday party tomorrow. And she swears she saw the guy, one of the guys, inside of Safeway. So she kind of nonchalantly, she tried her best to just kind of follow this guy and keep an eye on him and follow him out to his vehicle to get his license plate number and information so she could pass it on to the cops. And she did that. Like, she came home. She's like, you're not going to believe what happened. I think I saw this guy in the store. I'm like 90% sure it was him. So I was like, hey, you need to call the police and let them know and that you got the license plate number. So she gives them a call. And they were just so tickled to death because I just remember from my time in law enforcement, so many people calling in with tips on stuff and then just not having that information we truly need to get like to bust through. But when you can give us a plate number, boy, oh boy, that can make such a big deal in things because you get your address and everything, all sorts of information from that. So I was really proud of her being able to do that. So we'll turn out. We'll see how this happens. Did she actually see the guy or not to try to help get these guys put behind bars? Be kind of weird to like shoot a guy in your area and just be walking around in the grocery store the next day. But I mean, crazier things have happened. So we'll see. And if something does come from that, like I told you guys, so I'll give you an update on it. So anyways, that was a little sidetrack extra story here. Again, look out for your fellow collectors because you never know what can blossom and happen from it. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.